This is Shane Robert with THC Force, and today we're going to be talking about social media for your dispensary. Now, as a product, cannabis or marijuana is a perfect fit for social media marketing. To understand why I say that, let's look at what social media marketing is really all about. And the easiest way to understand that is by contrasting social media against traditional media. When you think of traditional media, what comes to mind? TV advertising, radio advertising, advertising in newspapers or magazines or print pieces, as well as direct mail. All of these are traditional forms of marketing using traditional media, and they're all united by one thing: the way in which the information flows. In all of these, the information flows from the producer, the publisher, over to the consumer, the reader, the person who's watching TV or listening to the radio. Information flows in one direction. It does not flow backwards. Social media, on the other hand, is inherently social. That is the difference. It is a conversation rather than a broadcast message that wants to go out on the biggest media channel possible. Once you understand that, you can see why social media as a conversation is so well fit for marketing your dispensary or marijuana center. The heart of social media is talking about things that interests people. Cannabis is at its heart a social undertaking. How many people go and smoke alone compared to having it be a social activity like having a beer? So what you need to think about when you are constructing your social media marketing campaign is, what do your clients want to talk about? Now, this is going to be unique to your customer base. So it might be that you are a medical facility, and as such you target customers, patients who have significant medical conditions, and they want to talk about the medicinal benefits of marijuana. They want to hear about new research, cutting-edge information on cannabis. They want to understand what strains are the highest in CBD. They want to understand the medical impact. If this is your targeted market, this is what you should be talking about and sharing in the conversations you should be provoking and participating in on Facebook, Twitter, and all of your other social media outlets. Maybe you're in a retail situation or recreational situation in Colorado or Washington, and your customers are more interested in understanding the variety of strains and their psychedelic properties. In this case, that's what you're going to focus on in all the information you're sharing and the conversations you're provoking. You can focus on understanding different strains, the benefits, the costs, the different highs that associate themselves with each different type of cannabis. Maybe your customers are upscale and they're very interested in being an educated consumer. So you might want to train them again on the variety of strains, kind of like a wine connoisseur wants to understand this wine versus that wine. Your customers might be interested in strain education, or maybe they are interested in how to roll the perfect joint. Maybe they want to understand what a vape pen is and how it works compared to a larger, more traditional vaporizer. They want to understand what the different impact is between edibles and smoking, and how the different high, even if it's from the same strain, and the timing and when it's going to hit you, and all of these things. Maybe they want to just understand one edible product versus another, because there's a lot of different brands out there today. Maybe they want to become involved in the culture, and they're very adamant about the legalization movement. Whatever it is, think through what your unique customer base, the one that you're targeting, is most interested in talking and learning about, and be sure that you are providing that sort of content. You're being educational, and you're also, throughout it all, being humorous, because that is also one of the key factors in whether content will be shared, whether it's educational or humorous. So start the discussion, become a part of it, become involved in everything that your customers are talking about or patients are talking about. And remember to always provide content that has a hope of becoming viral or being shared among the larger community. This is Shane Robert with THC Force. We're the force behind successful dispensaries, and if you'd like any information or just to bounce some ideas around about your social media campaign, you can find us at thcforce.com.